Hi, this is Lisa Russell from Powerhouse Physio. So we're discussing ways to work on your spine mobility while we're all home and off the water. So starting point, right? Know where you're at, understand how your spine moves, and maybe some areas that you can work on. So we have flexion, extension, and rotation. Okay, so first flexion, that coming down, touching your toes, or when you're in the boat, right? Getting your body over, okay? All I can think of when I'm thinking of flexion is sort of those super C-curved backs or the like flattened out spines, okay? Obviously that's not our ideal pattern, but feeling and knowing that your spine can go in a nice uniform curve is the important piece of flexion here, okay? So being able to get your spine to round all the way down nice and uniform is definitely gonna help your positioning up to the catch, okay? Next, we're talking about rotation. A great way to feel that in standing anyway is to turn feet together, turn to each side. Remember we said the goal is about 90 degrees of your hips and your shoulders. I can get that going to the right pretty well. I can't get that as well going to the left. This is the side that my ribs were injured on, and so there's still just a little bit sticky going to the left. So this is the direction that I work to improve my mobility in, okay? Next is extension. You want a nice uniform curve in your back as you reach up and overhead. So if you're someone that does a lot of yoga, being really aware of your back posture as you're doing any kind of back bending is really important. Okay, you don't want to overextend and like hyperextend through one segment of your back. That's a lot of where, whether when you're at the finish and, if you kind of like lose your control of your momentum as you're coming back, it might hinge into that same point. And conversely, if you can't really even get into an extension pattern, that's where you're gonna end up dumping your pelvis more at the finish and kind of being a little bit heavier in the boat and slowing you down. Okay, so those are just some nice ways to look at how your spine movement patterns are just in standing. Set up your phone, stand in front of a mirror, do something so that you can get some feedback for yourself so you can start to learn about how your spine moves. Okay, hope it goes well.